and especially thank you to the North Georgia New Generation Republican Movement for this terrific forum that you're throwing. My name is Tricia Pridemore, and I'm running to be chairman of the Georgia Republican Party because I believe it's time for us to have a fresh perspective at the state party. I believe that it's time for us to rise up as leaders and do more than be foot soldiers. We need to build out a grassroots army for 2012 to take on the Democrats and Barack Obama. Just this week, the Democrat Party opened their brand new campaign headquarters here in Georgia, in Augusta. Augusta, Georgia, which has long time been known as a Republican stronghold in this state. They see opportunity, and I want to lead us to victory against them for 2012. Just last week, we had a record turnout across the state at our county conventions. It was so exciting to see so many Georgia Republicans, many of which come out for the very first time, to get engaged, be involved, and be so enthusiastic about our party. I believe that we are, as Georgia Republicans, at a crossroads, and it's time for us to build the modern Georgia Republican Party.
There we go. Let's get back to that elephant in the room. Okay. Throughout most of its history, the Georgia Republican Party has elected its chairman through a convention process. One reason that the state has never had a governor deeply involved in an election is because we've had a shortage of Republican governors. We're now on our second one. Nathan Deal has entered into the contest for the chairmanship in a major way. My question for all three of you is this a good development for the party? And let me flip the same question on its head. Can the chairman of the Republican Party be effective if he or she does not have the support of the governor? We're going to start with Ms. Pridemore, Sue, then Shawn.
I am proud to have the endorsement of Governor Deal. I believe that it is a testament to his leadership that he would endorse the 912 Project leader. He understands the importance of grassroots activism and grassroots involvement all across the state. I believe that and know that I've received his endorsement because he's worked with me. I have volunteered for him for the past year. He knows my work ethic. He knows my creative skills. He knows my business savvy. And I'm proud to have his endorsement. And I will look forward to, if I'm honored to be your chairman, to work alongside him, all the grassroots activists across Georgia, as well as the rest of our Republican elected officials.
Okay, thank you. Sue.
This party has been run by the grassroots since 1964 and its inception of giving rules and regulation. And according to what I'm seeing, we have done a real good job. I will work with Governor Deal if I'm re-elected chairman, but I still believe and I will fight every day for the party to be run by the grassroots and not by outside sources. The elected officials need to work with the Georgia Republican Party because that's how we elect Republicans, and I don't think there will be a problem with Governor Deal working with me. We certainly work well together during his campaign for election.
This is definitely an area where Sue and I are right on the same page. Let me tell you, the success of the Tea Party in the 9/12, you want to know why they were a success? Because they straightened that rudder of the Republican Party. That's what they did. They took a Republican Party who has lost their own accountability. Now, where does accountability start? Remember in 1998 when everybody said, oh, we need term limits, we need term limits. We have term limits. And they're not in the general election. They're in the primary. We've got to start challenging folks who don't act like the conservatives that we elect. Now, how in the world is Governor Deal, if he's not the governor we wanted him to be in 3.5 years from now, how is that going to be a fair and open primary if this hand-picked chairman is running the party?
Okay, Mr. Pridemore, I tell you what, this is, we're going to open this. This is a good topic here, all right? And let's go another round on this one. I wonder if you polled Republican U.S. senators, U.S. congressmen, 236 members of the the Republican members of the legislature, if they would agree with you, Mr. Hanley. I'm going to give each of you another 90 seconds, starting with Mr. Hanley, then Ms. Pridemore, and then Ms. Everhart.
I'm quite sure I won't get any of their endorsements. And I'm not afraid to call them out. Saxby needs a challenger. The way we conduct ourselves as chairman, whoever is there, has to ensure the job of the state party chairman is to help those candidates after they win the primary. When they're in a primary, they are all hands off. It's got to be equal.
When Governor Deal, our Republican senators and our Republican congressmen, any Republican elected official walks on the floor in Macon, they get one vote, just like you do. They get one vote. I don't believe that as a Republican Party, we should shut them out of the process.
How about encouraging primary votes?
I'm running for chairman of the Republican Party, and I will not encourage primary votes. They are Republicans. I will stay out of the Republican primary process, make sure that it is operated fairly and equitably, but I will not encourage primary plans.
Ms. Everhart.
Well, I never asked elected officials for endorsements because not only does that make me be indebted to them, then they're indebted to me. So I do not get involved in elections during the primary process. I keep very close to the vest who I am supporting, because in my heart I always have somebody. I spend that time as state party chairman, raising money, organizing the grassroots, and training the grassroots to whoever the grassroots picks for that office. If they don't pick an incumbent, that is not a problem. Y'all pick who you want. I have one vote just like all of you do, and I think I did a pretty good job. The Nathan Deal campaign thought I was supporting Karen Hanley. The Karen Hanley campaign thought I was supporting John Oxendine, and the Oxendine campaign thought I was supporting Eric Johnson. So I think I did very well as what
All right, we're going to move on to another topic that Ms. Pridemore touched on just a minute ago, the state convention in Macon this May. I have been told that there is a move afoot to make the election for chairman at the convention a secret ballot affair. Do you support or oppose this? Why or why not? Let's start with Sue on this one.
Normally I would ask for a stand-up ballot and be proud, but in this election I feel that it's imperative that we have a secret ballot. There's been a lot of talk about arm twisting, about promises, etc. So therefore, the vote belongs to me. Don't mess with my vote. That comes from the Constitution. So therefore, it is private, and I will ask the Rules Committee for the rules of the convention to be a secret ballot. When it gets to the floor, it can be voted down. But I believe that the people of this state and the delegates and alternates of this convention want a secret ballot.
Thank you.
I 100% unequivocally support a secret ballot. For the exact same reasons that Chairman Everhart stated. But we as Republicans and as conservatives, when we want hardship to be stopped, why do we not want that same private ballot be effective in our party? I believe that it's going to be critical after this election for us to get to work quickly and for us to be able to have leadership prepared to unify the party. And a secret ballot makes that possible.
2 weeks ago, I think this was unanimous, but certainly is today. Even hard check moment, everybody has it. It's about unifying the party. We've done this before, but Fulton County, how many of y'all went to the Unity Breakfast? Anybody out there go to the Unity Breakfast? That was a Fulton County Republican Party event. The day after that election, we had everybody who didn't win introducing the it was a moment to bring the party together. The same thing has to happen in Macon. You know, the day somebody gets elected down in Macon is the day that we all stand on stage and support the new chairman. And it's much easier. There's folks that have known Sue for 30 years and have promised me they're going to vote for me. And I don't want them standing up there in front of everybody. But there's a secret ballot for a reason. That's the part of the unity. And you know what? At the end of the day, we all got the same common enemy, the same foe. It's Barack Obama. And the day we get elected chairman is the day, the second we got to unite. But we don't want any squabbling after the fact. Let's just get on and have a fight.
I always like debates where they make a little news. Thank you. Candidates, millions upon millions of dollars will pour through the state Republican Party in 2012. This is a job interview. What positions have you held within the party, and what positions have you held in the private sector that qualifies you to be the chairman of a very, very large organization? Let's go. Hanley, Pridemore, Everhart.
Sure. First of all, coming out of Fulton County Republican Party, we've got a very unique situation there. We've got over $1.8 million in the bank all the time, unless we go to, unless we draw some of that money out to support some candidates. I appointed a trustee there that outperformed the S&P 3 years in a row, including some top years there. We also, the day I got elected, we put a crack team together, a fundraising team. I came into an organization that was $17,000 in debt the day I walked in. Within 3 weeks, we declared we got rid of most of that debt. Within a month, we got an extra $12,000 so we can break the lease at the current facility we were in and move to another one. We also learned how to raise a lot of money online. We raised over $100,000 online my first year, $300,000 in my first 12 months in office. Put a budget together. You have to run organizations like a business. As soon as I got elected, it used to be you have your chairman, you got your 4 vice chairmen. We broke it into business groups. We're the only, I think, organization, we actually have a credit card machine. We did everything just like a small business. And in the private sector, I do run my own business, a consulting firm. I've also been an SVP in a Fortune 100 company, so I've been very used to handling large budgets.
Thank you. Ms. Pridemore.
Thank you. In the private sector, my husband and I started a software business out of the guest room of our home. We are it's a company that we bootstrapped, and we are very proud to be able, very blessed to be able to sell it in 2006. It was a company where I served as the chief marketing officer, as well as led the marketing automation strategies of Fortune 100 companies such as Delta Airlines, Bank of America, Travelocity, and many others. I understand and know unequivocally how to run a business and how to manage a bottom line. In addition to that, I also know how to raise money.